Yo, what's up, people? This your boy P. Ross back in the house, you know what I'm saying, with the homie.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Micah, aka CMS, in the flesh,
And together we are.
the Purple Underground.
Alright, man. About to jump right into another one. Pusha T versus Drake. The beef, the battle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I think this one is one of the ones that is going to go down in history. I don't know why I always felt like Drake would end up in a battle like this. You know what I'm saying? Where I felt like it would go down like this thing with him and Meek Mill. That was okay, but this shit here, because from Infrared to the Duppy freestyle to the story of Adidon, dude, man, I don't think it was a whack track in that three. You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying? I don't think it was a whack track in that three, but I definitely think Pusha T had the stronger songs. Even with like when he started with Infrared, you know what I mean? Taking like light jabs, you know what I mean? And
Right.
but then Drake responded in less than 24 hours.
Right.
And I'm thinking in my mind like, yeah, this is good, but I still don't like it as much as I like Infrared. But
Mm.
Drake definitely put some shit out there that was hot. You know what I mean? But then what came next? The story of Adidon, dude. That put a soft cap on everything. That put a
Right.
soft cap on everything. You know what I mean? And according to Jay Prince, the legendary Jay Prince, founder
Mm.
of Rap A Lot Records,
Yes, sir.
Drake, he told Drake not to respond. You know what I'm saying? And apparently, according to Jay Prince, Drake had some shit cocked and loaded, ready to go. I don't know how true that is.
He said it could have been a career ending,
That
according to what Jay Prince said.
but okay,
Yeah.
we'll talk about that on the phone. But uh, it's kind of like I don't necessarily think it would have been career ending. I don't necessarily think because Infrared I thought was so hot with the production. The only I didn't really like the production of the Duppy freestyle,
Right.
but what Drake was saying was hot. You know what I'm saying? He was making a lot of sense. You know, and it seemed like he was going at Kanye more than he was going at Pusha T.
Yeah.
Now, with the story of Adidon, Pusha put out the picture of Drake in blackface. I
That,
don't, I don't know
but,
how you feel,
mm.
but I just don't know if the statement Drake prepared uh was true. I mean, I don't know. I have no clue. But it seemed like a prepared statement. You know what I'm saying? Something like when the president messed up, it's something on the teleprompter where, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed too clean. You know what
Mm.
I mean? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I believe it. But
Mm.
the story of Adidon was so hot. And it was like Tupac levels of disrespect. Definitely. Tupac
Yeah.
levels of disrespect. You know.
Right.
But my whole thing is like, this is like battle rap. Like, if somebody feel like you said some shit to them, Because you never know how somebody feel about something.
Right.
And according to Pusha T, he mentioned his fiance, and you don't know how he feel or felt about that. You know what I mean? Even if it is what some people have said, like that's a whack excuse for what he said, but we talking battle rap.
Right.
That's what we talking about, battle rap. And Pusha has said, like, even after the Adidon song, that this is just rap. It's competition. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't really see it escalating to the point to where Jay Prince had to step in. Me personally, I think Drake should come back. I think Drake should drop that shit. You know, that's what I think. That's what I think. I think it'll be good for hip hop. I think Drake should drop that shit. It's just me, man. Because Pusha T got at Drake, and like, and the level that Pusha T got at him at, it's either I'm gonna drop something, or we gotta step in the ring, bruh. Took the shit too far. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, without it getting violent, I think Drake need to drop something. Period. But according to Jay Prince, he's not. And then I had read something else where Jay Prince said Kanye calmed the beef down. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. Career threatening for who? I don't think for neither one. But Pusha did. If Pusha may have been wrong for certain shit, but I say this: if you gonna get at Drake, you gotta get at Drake through females. And you making him look like a deadbeat dad, and he hiding his son. And then on top of that, you ruin the Adidas deal Drake had? Come on, man. Like, this thing cost Drake a pretty penny, man. Go ahead. Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. Okay. Hey, man, I was just letting you finish because, you was going in. You had a lot to say. So.
Yo, I'm in this shit, man. I love this battle rap shit, man.
Right.
I mean,
right.
but another thing, was it any different than what Cannabis said about L? Make your wife get on the horn, call Minister Farrakhan so he could tell me to squash it. I said, yeah, he started it. He forgot what a hardcore artist is. You know what I'm saying? But he mentioned L's kids too.
Right.
You know, I mean, shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, this has been going on for a long time in the beginning of battle rap. This is just the nature of it. In some cases it has gotten a little out of line to where it could have got violent, but for the most part, most of the diss records would stay on wax.
Yeah, hopefully they will.
Right. Now, going back to the beginning of of your statement, you brought up the Meek Mill and Drake thing. See, to me, that whole battle, it was just sort of mediocre for me.
Yeah, it was. It really was. It was lightweight.
Right. Now, Drake's his songs that he did, they were cool. I can't even think of the name of the first one. Not back to back. Charged up. Okay, yeah, that was okay. That was cool. Whatever. Back to back. Obviously, that was real popular. And Meek Mill, for me, especially for him coming from the battle rap scene, I just thought he was going to come better.
That was kind of disappointing. That was.
So I just didn't understand that. And so Drake, who we just know as someone, a rapper who knows how to make great songs and or hit records. Never known him to be a battle rapper, but obviously with the situation between him and Meek, he showed everybody, okay, I can hold my own in that type of situation. Now, this situation right here, this is not a Meek Mill
No.
situation.
No.
And I mean, and it's no disrespect to Meek. He's a. I mean, I like Meek Mill for the most part. He's cool. I'm not like a huge fan, but I do like some of his music. But Pusha T is, like I said, this is a different animal compared to Meek.
I think if Drake respond, Pusha gonna keep responding.
Right.
Yo, so I don't know. I don't think this is gonna actually hurt Drake. Because battle rap, you win some, you lose some. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it only hurts your career if you let it. You know what I mean? Now, do you think Pusha T took it too far?
I mean, what he said, that was pretty cold, man. But it's like this. Drake mentioned his fiance, and like you just said, you don't know how Pusha felt about that. So now, since you throwing people's names in there, okay, now it's like the gloves are off. And Pusha T, he's a street cat, so he might play with a different set of rules compared to where Drake, where he comes from.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? And obviously, with the thing is with Pusha T, the whole Infrared song, to me, he baited Drake. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
A couple of lines, and even before Drake, I mean, this whole situation with Pusha T or the Clips, this goes back when they would, taking shots at Wayne and and Baker and things like that. So it's always been some sort of rumblings.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So, but Pusha baited Drake. Drake, he took the bait. I thought his response was good.
It was good.
It was good. But with Pusha, I just think, like you said, the whole female thing, he probably found Drake's weakness.
Right, yeah, for sure. And you know what, though? People in the rap game and in the corporate world, they probably been waiting on this. They probably been waiting on this, man. I'm telling you. I don't know why, but it's like Drake is considered right now to be the #1 rapper. You know what I'm saying? In the world. Yeah. Right now. You know what I'm saying? And with that comes jealousy, comes hate. Who gonna knock him off?
Right.
But who knew it would be Pusha T? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's like Pusha T had all this stuff ready. The blackface, the porn star, this your baby mama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, let me just say this about the whole blackface photo. That was like a real, that was like such a calculated move, a real Jay-Z type moment.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
And then Pusha T used
or even this, not to cut you off, or even like an Eazy-E, Dr. Dre type moment. Because remember when Eazy did the song Real
Motherfucking G's? Yeah.
And remember the music video where he showed Dre, where he was in like this outfit, he was wearing the
the glitter and all that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, far as Drake's rebuttal to all that, his response. I mean, he, according to what he said, it was for some sort of project him and another friend actor was doing,
right?
To show what it was like for, or how black people were portrayed,
right?
A la Bamboozle,
right?
Which is a very good Spike Lee movie, but like you always tell me, perception is everything. So
perception is, dude, nigga, perception is everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And go ahead.
So when people first see that, it's just they're gonna frown upon that and really question, like, what is that? Like, what's up with that?
Because I frowned upon it, like, what the hell? But then Pusha got at him psychologically though. Like Pusha said, dope dealing aside. Dope dealing aside, ghostwriting aside. Let's talk about your pride. You know what I'm saying? And then he said, what he said, something about the baby mama and let her be your world. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
right.
Hey man. Again.
Bars. That's all I'm gonna say.
You understand what I'm saying?
And also, listen. Look, I don't have nothing against Drake personally. I'm not like a huge Drake fan. I respect Drake.
Oh yeah, for sure. You ain't got no choice but to respect him.
Right. I'm more of a fan of Drake's first two albums, maybe 3 or no, not what was the mixtape? So Far So Gone.
Yeah.
So, but damn, shit, man. I just lost my train of thought. Hold on, wait a minute. It'll come back. Hold on, it'll come back. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, I look. You recall when you called me, it was like, yo, it's this kid named Drake.
Right.
And I wasn't messing with none of these new cats. And you like, no, you need to listen to Drake, he hot. And I listened to the EP with Baby You're My Everything. What's the name of that song? Cause you gonna be
best
gone. Huh?
The best I ever had.
Right, and Successful with Trey Songz. And I'm like, yo, this shit is hot. And then the first album dropped. The first album was hot. Second album was hot. Drake then lost me somewhere in between. But my thing is, I like a rapper more like Pusha T.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just street shit. You know what I mean? But I think Drake he has the skill and the capacity to come back. My thing is, which this is another video, does it take away from an artist when he has a ghostwriter or not? You don't have to answer that, but that's another video. You know what I mean? So, I mean, my thing is, if Drake sit down, write his shit, like, he could have some heat for Pusha. You know what I'm saying? But right now, Pusha up 2-1.
Yeah, Drake can rap
like a mug.
Yeah, he can rap.
Yeah.
Okay, now I do remember what I was going to say. Now, I have nothing but the utmost respect for Drake, but when it comes to this type of situation, and I know a lot of his fans, he's got millions and millions of fans, and I know they're gonna throw all type of scenarios. Well, Drake done sold more records, he got more hits, he got this, blah 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 blah. Look, miss me with all that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with a battle. We talking about bar for bar, skills. Skills. Out who's gonna come with the better diss track.
Right. That's it. That's what it's about.
That's it. That's all it's about.
Right. But like if Drake rapped about like the women and the money and all that, I mean, he could come up with something real clever for Pusha. I think so. You know what I'm saying? But again, I think Pusha got something else in the arsenal. That if Drake actually drops something, I think Pusha got something else in the arsenal. And you know what?
He said that. He said that he's just peeling back, the layers. So.
And if this gonna be a surgical summer, yo,
yeah.
And with them going back and forth, and hopefully it stay on music only.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be great, man. Like, this could be one of the great all-time battles. For real.
Right. Exactly.
So,
again, like you said, as long as it stays on wax and things like that, it's entertaining. The thing is with Drake, from what I've always heard or just rumblings from people, is that obviously he's somebody who wears his heart on his sleeve with his emotions and things like that. Right. So with Pusha saying things about his mom and his dad, and like you said, he came at him from a psychological standpoint, like like your dad wasn't in your life, actively, when you were younger. So you starting to follow that same that same cycle. Yeah.
That's why you can't get married.
Right. Yeah, it's just like, it's like, wow. But hey man, look, I'm all for it, hearing this other diss track that Drake has.
If Drake got another diss track, I think Drake needs to drop it.
Yeah.
I think he needs to drop it. I don't think he needs to let it go.
Because if not, right now, this is like boxing. It's like, okay, Pusha came with the infrared. Okay, he got that round. Drake comes back in the second round. It's like, it could be, you could say, okay, they even, or
they even, right?
And then the third round,
Pusha knocked his ass out,
right? Or he's on the ropes or something,
right?
So, but if Drake does not respond back, people's perception is going to look back at this battle and say, "Oh, Pusha got it. He won it."
Right, but let's be clear about something. I do not think this is going to hurt Drake's album sales. He got an album coming out this month, I think. I don't think it's going to hurt his album sales. I don't think it's going to hurt his career at all. Because he that talented. You know what I'm saying? And what he do, people like. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's going to hurt Drake at all. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. I want the diss track Drake got, if he got one. And, but right now, push up 2-0.
Well, he's definitely up. But I will say this. Don't be surprised if he does decide to drop the diss track. It'll be on his new album. It might. I'm just saying, man, because you know what? No, because you know what? Let's go back to, when was it? 2001 with the Jay-Z and Nas.
Right.
Nas didn't respond back right away with Ether.
No, he didn't.
But also we live in a different era.
Right. We in the social media era where,
right.
When that happened, they probably heard Ether way before we heard it in New York.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, it ain't no telling when they heard it versus when we heard it down here. So, this is a totally different area. We talking about the social media era. You know what I'm saying? Where, you respond in 24 hours.
Right.
Yo.
Or 48 hours. Right. Like, look, I'm gonna give you 48 hours to respond.
So I'm gonna leave it at that. Pusha T is up. Pusha T is definitely up.
Yeah, I agree.
That's it. I'm done. And for those of you who are on the Purple Underground's Facebook page, there's a poll up about Pusha T versus Drake. Who do you think is winning? Go vote. Go vote. You know what I mean? So, I'm done for now with this. Unless Drake respond and we can do another video. You know, but other than that, Pusha T winning right now.
No doubt.
So this is it, y'all. I'm your boy P. Ross.
And I'm Micah, aka CMS, and together we are
the Purple
Underground. Be on the lookout for more videos.
Yeah.
Coming.